add a little snow, mud, and ice to it. That just makes it that much more better. Not. All right, it's Friday, July 24th, 8:24 a.m. We just broke camp. Left it better than we found it. And today's agenda is to get over that big pass over there. Let's see, where is it? Right there. Goody goody. Okay, let's see how it goes. You ready?
I'm ready.
All bundled up because it is freaking cold at this place. And here's the view. Heading up. And there's the view of where we camped last night. It was right over there. It's pretty. All right. Here we go. Some people like to exercise in the morning. Well, this would be it. If you're gonna come up here and do this, this would be exercise. Dang. So here we are. Kristy's starting to go. So somewhere in here is a trail. It makes its way up through that cliff line somehow and tops out right there. Saw some guys come down yesterday. Didn't look like it was too bad, but man, you look at that hill and go, how in the world would anybody go up that? There's a way, I guess. Trail disappears into those rocks somewhere. We're gonna go for it. Guess what? Turn around. We only have to go up there. So pretty down in there. My goodness, this basin is lovely. Yeah, this trail is so much better this year than last. A year ago yesterday, this was all covered in snow. Just bits and pieces of the trail here and there. The rest was snow fields and boulder hopping until I could get to a area where I could see the trail to get through the cliff line up there. And this is where I took a fall too last year. It was a rough go last year. One more look at the valley below, Dead Horse Lake. So amazing. We've made it up to the cliff line. And we'd shoot that gap right there. Get on top of that cliff and then, I don't know, one or two more cliffs to the top. Think it. But there is the pass. Or not the pass, but the trail through the cliff line. Yeah, the trail is definitely more visible from the top down. Zigzag, 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 zigzag.
Well, you can't see it from the bottom.
Right on out to that meadow. So it may not look that treacherous, but it is, because this gravel stuff you're stepping on as you're going up the trail slips underneath your feet every time you take a step. So you gotta have your trekking poles in, dug in good, you know. You just got to take every step with caution.
Narrow, it really is.
I mean, you really just side hilling. This one's not as bad as what we just went through, but it's still crazy. Beautiful, that's for sure. Look at those cliffs. It's amazing. Then you add a little snow, mud, and ice to it. That just makes it that much more better. Not. Just take your time, be very careful. I don't care who you are, that was frickin' sketch right there.
Wait, am I going the wrong way?
Yes, you gotta come back this way. That was so much fun, we gotta do it once again. And then to the finish. Slow, hon. You can do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yay! What'd you think about that? Smile.
I'm glad I didn't die.
I'm glad you didn't die either. That would be a sucky deal to have you die on my birthday. Yeah, 11,561. We're getting up there in elevation. We're almost to the summit. I think we've gone through the worst of the hiking on this traverse. This was a steep, hairy, scary
I would
mofo.
say, as bad as it is coming up, I think it would be worse going down. It's really sketchy.
Yeah, it was sketch, especially going through that snow and mud. That was something else. Yep. Live long and prosper. We got this. All right, today's shout out's gonna be Becca, where to go next. All right, the summit is in sight. Just gotta shoot the gap next to this cliff, and we're there. Whew. As my neighbor would say, Nate, this is shaky leg stuff right here. That's a steep, hairy, scary mother. But, hey, look who made it. Yay! Past 6 of 7 in the books. As Jim Hayes Hiking would say, another one in the books. And what kind of view do we have? Oh, wow. Another beautiful basin. Oh, and you can even see past 7 of 7 right there. Smile.
Oh, it's so pretty up here.
That's mission accomplished right there. You look down at that and go, people would be crazy to go down that.
Yeah.
We must be a little bit crazy because we just came up it. Pass 11,561. We are getting ready to descend into the Rock Creek Basin down over behind me right there. about 2 miles from camp. 11,261 foot elevation. So we dropped a few hundred feet off the top there. And about 56 miles overall from Chipeta Lake, give or take a little bit. Gonna call this Q-tip meadow. Look at all those Q-tip flowers. Looks like got some earwax in there too. Looking back, Dead Horse Pass right there looks like nothing from this side. Boy, other side gives a different story. Just dropped down off the pass and we come upon this little lake right here. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes of love with a fishing pole, see if there's anything in it. All right, no fish out of this lake. Fished for about, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes. Had a couple of bites. I saw a couple of fish surface. But look at that waterfall up there. It's really cool. Lake. It's 10,845 elevation. Let's see, we're 57 miles from Chipeta Lake. Elevation 10,900. Part's been rocky. Some of it's been through the forest. Not too bad like that. About 58 miles from Chipeta Lake. And we decided we're going to take a Jack and Jill trail, which is a side chute of the Highline, to maintain elevation because it's over here, hon. She's blazing her own trail over there. Anyway, here we go. All right, we come to the trail junction where the Highline Trail heads on down through that road less traveled, because most people take the upper road. Adds a little bit of distance to their hike, but they don't have to go down that steep son of a gun all the way down to Rock Creek, then all the way back up to that valley up there. This trail takes you around a Jack and Jill loop and around, and you maintain elevation instead of having to go down the Price is Right trail is what I call it. Come on down. Because there was trees blown down. You were going down. It was the come on down Price is Right trail. This time, we're going to go this way. Be a new country. Haven't been on this trail yet. So we'll see how it goes. Already that this route's gonna have better views than down through that thick freaking green forest, deadfall steepness. Looks like up here we're gonna have a much better scenic route. Elevation 10,900. So taking this little detour is helping us maintain elevation, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And wow, the views up here are so much better than taking that down, main trail down into the bottom. This is so much better. Everybody we talked to said take the upper route. It's longer, it's more scenic. I concur. This is amazing. This is amazing. And there goes Kristy. Beauty in beauty. Yeah. Alright, we've come to another junction. So if you want to make it really long, you can go up in that basin there towards Lightning Lake, or take this trail, most direct route over here to Rocky Sea Pass, which is our last pass. That's the way we're gonna go. Wow, did I miss out last time by not taking this alternate route. It is just absolutely beautiful up here. So awesome. I would highly recommend this route over that descent down into Rocky Creek, because this is amazing. I mean, all the way around 360 views. It's just it's beautiful. Yeah, it looks like there's a little baby waterfall right there. Boy, if we were spending the night here, I'd be getting under that for a shower. Yeah. It's been 2 days since I had a shower. No wonder people have been keeping their distance. No problem physical distancing from me right now. I have been taking wet white baths though, so it's not as gross as you think. All right, we're elevation 10,580. We're dropping down into this meadow. We're about 6 miles from camp, 60 miles from Chipeta Lake, and we're looking for this Jack and Jill Lake so we can stop and have lunch, and Kristy can soak her feet. I found a Giardia Lake. Barf. And Salmonella Lake over there. Barf. We're almost to Jack and Jill Lake, so that gross film across the top of the water. Decaying wood. That'll make you sick for sure. Well, I didn't know Jack before, but I just met him. He's right there. Yeah. All right. Looks like Jack met Jake. See what we got here. Boy, it's pretty lake. Reflection is awesome. Look at that. Easy there. Man, that's a big old brookie there. Not bad. Not bad. Fish number 23. Jake meets Jack once again. Let's see what we got here. All right, fish number 26. What a beautiful one. Pretty. All right, fish number 27. Heck yeah. Fish 28. Yeah, baby. Fish 29. Yeah. Fish 31. Yeah, baby. Fish 32. Yeah, baby. Meanwhile, back at the backpacks, I find zonked out on a log. there's the other Jack and Jill Lake. I actually don't know which is which, but the one I just fished was the East Lake, and this one is the West Lake. It's a pretty lakeside trail. All right, fish number 33, baby. This is out of West Jack and Jill Lake. All right, West Jack and Jill Lake produced one bite and one fish in less than 5 minutes. Puts me up to fish 33. Woohoo! Of 50. I'm getting caught back up again after a couple of days of no fishing. Alright, we're 10,445 elevation. We're 61 miles from Chipeta Lake. Give or take a gnat's butt. Wow, we just found another lake over here. I didn't see it on the map. I'll have to look again and see what it is. That's a pretty good sized lake. It's pretty. Looked at the map, that was Our Ray Lake or something like that. Look at those cliffs up there. That's pretty cool. Here in this little river, this little puddle right here, I just saw a fish come clean out of the water. Eat a mosquito on the surface or something. Must be a dead horse trail.
Is that a horse head?
Dead horse head trail.
It is.
Pretty good climb coming out of Ouray Lake. Headed west. Holy cow. Dang. Alright. 10,485. 62 miles from Chipeta Lake. We're working our way back over towards the Highline main trail. Confusing. On the map shows this as a crossroad, but there's a trail here, but there's only 3 trails and we don't want any of them. And I looked ahead, and right up there by Kristy is the other trail junction with 3 trails. That's the one we want. So we're gonna head this direction towards Lightning Lake, and then we'll hang a left and go towards Rocky Sea Pass. That sign should say that when we get there, hopefully. If not, it's dumb. Well, all right. We're in luck. It does say Rocky Sea Pass. Sweet. All right, here we go. That's our last pass of the Highline Trail, east to west. Heck yeah. And yet more amazing views. I'm glad we took this spur. Just look at that. That is impressive. Check out those fish. There they go. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Little speed demons. Yay, we found the last trail junction. Take this down a little bit. We'll be back on the original Highline Trail 025. Get down there in the trees. That's Black Lake. I thought about stopping there, but God, I gotta hike down that to get to it. No thanks. Onward we go. Well, I don't know what it is right here, but this patch of trail smells really good. Too bad this, oh yeah. Too bad this video doesn't have smell-o-vision, if there was such a thing. 63 miles from Uinta Lake, elevation 10,520. So we're maintaining elevation pretty well, wrapping around this basin. All right, made it to Liberty Lake. I don't see no statue in there. Liberty, Liberty. It's the commercial. All right, we made it back to the main 025 trail, Highline Trail. It comes out of that bottom of that freaking land down there. The depths of depths. So we are now headed towards Rocky Sea Pass, 64 miles from Uinta Lake, and 10,450 feet. We're at 10,700 feet. And we're looking for a place to have some dinner, maybe even stop for the night. We'll get a glimpse of the pass first. All right, we just topped out onto this little bench here, just below Pass 7 of 7. Rocky Sea Pass right there. We're gonna have some dinner. And then if we feel really rejuvenated, we'll go 2 miles over and make camp. Otherwise, we'll just stay here. All right, we're gonna attempt to summit. Here we go. 7 of 7, Rocky Sea Pass. Westward we go. Bible says west, we go west. We're gonna do it. Starting our ascent right now. We're in the shade because the sun just went over, which is awesome, makes a huge difference. Last pass might be one of the littler ones, but golly, the view still just amazing. Wow, it's incredible. All right, final push. 50 feet. We got this. Past 7 of 7. Before 7. Yeah. Ooh. Little big old steps. Video. What do you think about that?
Not too bad.
7 passes of 7 passes.
Yay.
Woohoo! High five. Woohoo! I can't even whistle, my mouth's dry. Woo! Can't even scream, my mouth's dry. Oh my goodness. We did it. 7 of 7. Rocky Sea Pass. And right here is the sight to see. Because that mountain way off in the distance, that far, far, far one right there, it's Mount Timpanogos, which towers above our town. So that's home. That's where we're going to be headed. Not on foot. We're going to get a ride. All right, we're 11,242 at Rocky Sea Pass. We're just over 12 miles in. 66 for the trip, I believe. We're just working our way down now. Kristy's already left me in the dust. We had a reception here for a little bit, so I called to make arrangements to get us out of here tomorrow. So we got that done, and we know where to meet and what time. And Kristy took off. She was 100 yards ahead of me. I cannot catch her. I don't know where she is. I've yelled for her. I think I see her footprints in the trail, but hell, I can't. I don't know where she is. Kristy! Kristy! I don't know if I need to. If I passed her somehow, or if she's still ahead of me. Shit, I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is bad. There's a deer. I just don't know where my wife is. I've called and called. I don't know where she is. Kristy! Kristy! Nothing. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. I've gone almost 2 miles looking for her. Can't imagine. She must be behind me. I'm gonna leave a sign here saying, Kristy, stop here if you see this sign. And I'm gonna go back up to where I last saw her. I don't know what else to do. It's getting dark. All right, I left a note there. Yeah. I'm gonna work my way back up. Oh my gosh. Why? How can this frickin' happen? Okay, I'm going back up the pass. I must have passed her, I don't know. All right, I just fired off 3 more shots with my gun into the tree there. Try to get her attention. I left a sign down. The one sign, here's another sign I'm gonna leave as another post. Kristy! Oh my gosh. I found her. I hear her. Oh my god. Okay. Happy ending. I found her. The gunshots that I put into the tree. She was able to hear that, thankfully. And I left a note down there too, just in case she was below me. But I didn't know where she went, so I just went back to the last place I saw her. I was headed back that way. And then I heard her. Oh my gosh. Always stay together, people. Always stay together. So it sounds like she stepped off the trail, not sure it was the trail, to see another trail. And at that moment in time is when I passed her on the trail and I didn't see her. So I was way ahead of her. And she sat and waited and waited. Waited and waited. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we're back together. I was going to stop to pick up my brass, but I'm not so sure I can find it. Oh, there's one. I'll look a little bit more and then we gotta get camp set up. Back together again. We got our camp set up. I'm going down to get some water. We're out. Oh wow, look at those reflections. It's amazing. All right. What a beautiful view to end an almost tragic day. Wow. Well, for my birthday, I'm assuming, or for completion of the trail, cheesecake. She mixed up the cheesecake batter in there, and we poured into here. How cool is that? It was really awesome. Double celebration, birthday and completion. Oh,
Fat boy, you can still do
right on. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't get your face when you said that.
it. Oh, what?
And fat boy.
And a fat boy.
Woohoo! Awesome. Happy birthday to me. I carried this thing all the way just for today. And oh, is it dandy. It's so good. Got us a nice fire. We got the best night we've had.
Yeah. Clear.
Out of 6 days. It's clear.
No wind.
No wind. Just awesome. Okay, now the minute on the map.
Started at Dead Horse Lake here. Had an early start. We made it up over the pass there. Scariest pass of the trip. Made it through okay. Worked our way down through this valley. Stopped here at Fished at Ledge Lake. Did we catch fish there? I can't remember. I think I was just a couple of strikes on the lure, but no catches. So we got down to here. We heard a lot of good things about this Jack and Jill Trail spur. It's more scenic, so we decided to take it. And when we got up there, got the Jack and Jill lakes. We had lunch. Kristy took a nap. I caught 11 fish. It was a great 2 little lakes for catching fish. We got rejuvenated and went on our way. Worked our way down through here. Made it back to the main Highline Trail 25, which is this one. So we added a little bit of distance, but we kept elevation. So then we worked our way up into the valley here. We were pretty spent right here at Rocky Sea Pass base. So stopped and had dinner, soaked our feet, decided to push on. Made it up through the pass there. We had cell phone coverage there, so we called and arranged a ride for tomorrow. And then we made our way down, and right about here, I lost track of Kristy. She went off trail, I went off trail, whatever, but I legit lost her for a good hour. And it was scary. We were planning on going to Olga Lake, so I went all the way down to Olga Lake looking for her, couldn't find her. So I left a sign on the trail junction here, telling her to stay if she sees it. And then I decided to go all the way back up to where I last saw her. I got about halfway up, and I was yelling, and decided to fire 3 shots at the gun, and she heard that, and we finally found each other right there. It was pretty scary. And then we hiked down together. Glad we found each other, and we camped right here at Olga Lake. And tomorrow we'll hike out.
All right.
You get to go first. It's your birthday.
It's my birthday. I get to go first. Sweet. Well, my rose for the day is I made it to my 50th birthday, and I have this lady by my side. Couldn't be much better than that. I tell you what, that was awesome. Thank you for coming on this trip. You're a real trooper. There's not too many ladies that'll go on a trip like this. So, I love you.
Love you.
All right, my thorn. Well, both our thorns are the same. But we're going to have another thorn because both our thorns are that we lost each other. Coming down off the pass, I passed her and I didn't know it, and I thought she was ahead of me. And we got separated for a good 45 minutes, and it was scary. I had to shoot my gun into the tree 3 times and yelling all the way, and I left notes on the trail. And I went back after her and I found her. So happy that I found her. Oh gosh, I hear about people getting lost up here all the time. And I wasn't lost, but I lost her, and that's what scared me. My bud for tomorrow is complete the trail.
Oh, I thought it was going to be something else.
Well, that too. Complete the trail and make it back to town in time for my favorite burger, scones, and drink. Chubby's and Murphy's. And of course to see my family, because I've missed them so much, because they've been at home and we've been away. So that's that. Your turn.
Okay. So my thorn was obviously the same thing, getting lost. I was super scared, but besides that, the day started off, we were right at the base of Devil's Pass. Is that what it's called? Demon Pass?
You could call it that. No, it's a dead horse pass.
It was really...
Demon, devil, dead, whatever.
It was, for me anyway, it was very, very scary. And the trail, some of the time you couldn't even, there wasn't even a trail. It was just kind of walking on the side of the mountain in the dirt and hoping that you didn't fall. And so I think, what's that?
Cliffs below that.
And then we got up through the snow, and that was really scary.
That was scary for me too.
And so I think I had a really big burst of adrenaline go through me and just surge through my body. So I made it through, and on the way down the other side, I was just feeling like, oh, okay, relaxing.
Drained.
And then I just got so incredibly tired. So I don't know if, I'm going to research it when I get home, but I don't know if that's what happens when you have a burst of adrenaline go through you. But I was exhausted the rest of the day. And so every time we stopped, so that was my rose, was being able to make it to Jack and Jill Lakes.
Yes.
So that Steve could fish, and so that was kind of my rose. And then I got a chance to take a rest and eat and get re-energized enough to push on to the base of the summit, this pass or whatever.
Rocky Sea Pass.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it over that because I was just drained. I was drained. Anyway, so
Got some food in you and some beverage.
And then my bud for tomorrow is to see my family. I'm really excited to see them. It's been a long time. Been a week. So.
Yep, for sure. I'd be so happy to see my family too. Our family. We're all in it together. Yep. Anyway, that's awesome. There's just too many buds. There's. We'll take them all. How's that?
Yep.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now. All right. Today's shout out's going to be Becca. Where to go next? She has a whole lot of high adventure, high alpine hikes and backpacking trips that she does. Fun to see her adventures. This kind of a hike right here is right up her alley, it seems. Her link in the description below. Check out her channel. She's got some good stuff. All right, so we got a double. I got one, and Kristy got one. Lift yours out. Oh, there it is. Awesome.